Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, a cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking. Look, it's going to be smoking. Look, it's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look. Yes, here I come. In 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. Welcome. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. You are now about to witness shit. Greatest show on earth. Greatest show in the multiverse. Bang! Greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. Bang! We have a great show for you today. Bang! All right, everybody, look. All right, so yesterday I talked about investment vehicles. All right, so I'm gonna read you the list, and then we're gonna have a little yap, and then we're gonna go. All right, so tonight, Chainup partners with Zilliqa. Zilliqa hodlers, bang! And then now we get into investment vehicles. Hong Kong spot crypto ETFs on the way. Bang! We're gonna talk about the importance of that to get that money out of China. And then also, Hong Kong Hashkey is going to list Chainlink for professional traders to start trading. Pros. So we'll talk about the difference between these morons who trade right now in the crypto market and when the pros arrive, and what that's going to be the difference like. And then we're going to do the shout-outs and daily summary as per usual. So let's proceed how we proceed. It's good to be with you all, your brothers and sisters. Let's proceed how we proceed with a little bit of local bang. Whoops, I meant bang. And then we head on over here. We do a little bit of oh, shit, I forgot to call it up. Hold on. Delayed. Got to call up the... Is it going to load or what? Coin market cap. Bang! All right, there we go. And then we're going to do what we usually do, a little bit of refresh. Actually, we don't have to refresh. I just loaded it. All right, so... All right, price of Bitcoin, $35,447. And when I left you yesterday, we were at $34,857. So we have gone up. Yes. We have gone up. 600. Wait, yes. Is that? Yes. Wait. Yes, $690 to be exact. $690 up. Bang! All right. So there's not really much to talk about. We did the, yesterday's market overview. Well, it's the same as today's. Nothing's really going on. I'm bullish. As I told you, Q2 next year, get ready to explode. Well, by Q2. I mean, it could happen earlier. So accumulate now. Shit. Hold on, I forgot my lighter for my cigarettes. I'll be right back. Bang! All right, back, everybody. All right, so what was I saying there? So, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, bullish. Q2 next year. We've got the regs. We've got the investment vehicles coming, and I'm about to read to you some today. And I'm going to start trying to show you them more and more as they come. So basically what I said yesterday and what I'm saying today, which is the same as yesterday, is my mind right now is just on China and Europe, right? If the British want to come online with full regulatory clarity, great. That would be amazing. There's a lot of old money there. And anyone else, great. As far as America goes, these fuckers aren't going to get around to it. So I'm not really stressing about America anymore. I mean, I'm still watching the hearings, of course, and keeping track of it. But I mean, Congress is just a shit show right now. And so we've got the second and third largest economies in the world already online. That's China and that's Europe. And so that's a great start. That's going to bring us liquidity. That's going to bring us heavy. That's going to get our fucking market cap up to, lots. A lot more than soccer mom and dad did. So that's what's going on right now. As long as the fucking World War III doesn't break out in the Middle East, or China invade Taiwan, or some other global pandemic, like another COVID type thing, we are good to go. Well, and inflation. As long as this inflation thing we've raised rates a lot, so as long as it starts going down on its own without raising rates, that will be so bullish like a motherfucker. And so CPI numbers later this month, obviously we'll be talking about that. All right, so that's it. So let's just proceed how we proceed. That's the macroeconomics. Q2 next year, because money is coming into this space, is why we are going to see a major rise. All right, so wait, hold on, let me light this up. So I'm going to tone down the yap, like not too much tonight. I'm going to try to keep this under an hour. So top 10 of the day, brothers and sisters. Top 10, usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, BNB, XRP, USDC, Solana, Cardano, Dogecoin, and Toncoin holding on the number 10. All right, let's see the market moves of the day. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Yeah, pretty much just single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down, two. Single digits up, single digits down. All right, let's see. Oh, look at the graph. I got thrashed. 12% down. Yeesh. Anyways, let's look at who lost money today. If you see it on here you like, go get it. Look, because it's on sale. Let's check it out. Bang, top 10 losers. Weesh. All right, top 10 losers. The Graph, Near Protocol, Pancake Swap, Immutable, Oasis Network, Frax Share, Render. Whoops. Sorry, 1 second. Render, ApeCoin, and 4chain. Let's see the top 10 gainers of the day. Let's see who made money today. Bang. All right. Top 10 gainers. Woo Network, Kronos, Toncoin, Trust Wallet Token, BitGet Token, Conflux, Rocket Pool, Solana, Tezos, and Blur holding on the number 10. All right. Let's see what the total market cap is. All right. Total market cap is $1.33 trillion. When I left you last night, we're at $1.32 trillion. So we have gone up $0.01 trillion. Let's see what the 24-hour volume is. All right. All right, 24-hour volume is $49.28 billion. When I left you yesterday, we were at $40.34 billion. So we've gone up nicely, about $9 billion bucks. Let's just call that $9 billion and keep it moving. All right. All right. Let us get to the stories. Let's go. Bang! Wait a second. Close some of these windows here. Pages are taking long to load. All right. Story number 1. Chainup embarks on transformative Web3 journey through strategic alliance with Zilliqa. So Zilliqa, good for you. This is out of Singapore. This looks pretty big-ish. So if you're a Zilliqa holder, here's a nice onboarding for you. All right, well, there's nothing for me to really say about it, so let us proceed. Singapore, Chainup, a front runner in corporate blockchain solutions based in Singapore. So, I guess I will say one thing. Singapore wants to be a tech hub, right? So they're embracing distributed ledger technology, AI, all of it. All right, just so you know. So Chainup, a front runner in corporate blockchain solutions based in Singapore, is proud to announce a strategic alliance with Zilliqa Group, renowned for its pioneering efforts in developing the Zilliqa blockchain, a layer 1 protocol acclaimed for its high performance, formidable security, and minimal fees. 1 second. With operations in financial centers, like Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai, UK, and Australia, Chainup's network of over 450 digital asset exchanges and established relationships with numerous fintech firms, Web3 entities, brokers, and investors will massively expand the market access to both organizations. So great for Zilliqa. In this collaboration, Chainup will serve as an infrastructure partner for Zilliqa Group, aiming to support Web3 initiatives in areas such as loyalty programs, gaming, the spatial web, and tokenization. On the foundational side of this partnership, Chainup will operate a staked seed node to process transactions across Zilliqa's decentralized ecosystem. This puts it in the list of SSN operators, including Google Cloud, which recently started providing node infrastructure services on the Zilliqa network. All right, so Zilliqa's got Google Cloud helping them out. Good stuff, too. On the end user side, In support for the intense push into gaming and loyalty by Zilliqa, Chainup will provide MPC wallet services to Zilliqa and its partners. This is highly secured and regulatory compliant. Regulatory compliant. Right? This is regulatory compliant product. Essential to the partnership. Chainup's MPC wallet services for these institutions will lay a strong foundation for the partners' focus in security, regulatory standards, and transaction integrity. Exactly. As institutions come into the space, they have to make sure that everything is regulatory compliant. I've preached here. If you're new to this channel, all right, these big boys that you see doing stuff, the hedge funds, the banks, the institutions, and all that, yeah, well, they're compliant to regulations. They're not just able to do whatever the fuck they want. It seems like it sometimes because they get sued and they get fined and stuff, but trust me, they're not. And that's why they get sued and fined and stuff, because they were naughty, right? And so this package here with Zilliqa is going to offer for the institutions, right? The wallet services for what? For institutions. In other words, big money. So hedge funds, banks, family offices, asset managers, whatever. A place to store your, if I'm a hedge fund, forget hedge fund. If I'm a fund master, just a regular fund guy, well, I got to buy the assets and put it somewhere. Yeah, well, I have to have someone hold it. Hold it, right? So I have to have it custodied and, in some sort of wallet somewhere, right? On behalf of my fund. So this is the type of thing that will help fund masters get, a regulatory compliant wallet, which they then can put the assets into, which then they can offer the fund out of, if you get what I'm saying there, okay? So regulatory standards and transaction integrity. With this strategic alliance with Zilliqa Group, Chainup is poised to expand its customer base and solution use cases, particularly in the wallet solution segment. This collaboration will further bolster Chainup's already strong reputation in the blockchain ecosystem and appeal to wallet solution clients seeking robust, secure, and innovative services. With the acceleration of demand for integrated blockchain solutions, especially in areas like loyalty, tokenization, gaming, and the spatial web, Chainup's enhanced capabilities will speed up entities' adoption of a comprehensive wallet solution. In other words, if I'm an asset manager, I can go to these guys and go, give me a wallet, right? I'm not going to have to, it's going to be easy. Chainup CEO Sailor Zhang, reflecting on this collaboration, remarked, "We have entered into a collaboration with Zilliqa Group, a notable entity in the blockchain industry. This partnership aligns with Chainup's current initiatives and will provide additional capabilities for our clientele." This alliance not only amplifies Chainup's ongoing initiatives, but also paves the way for innovative offerings and capabilities for our diverse clientele. Right, what do you need? If I'm a fund master, okay, maybe I have an actively managed fund, meaning I'm buying and selling the assets that are in the fund, right? An actively managed fund means the fund master adjusts what's in the fund all the time, almost daily, really, depending on how active the fund is. Whereas a passively managed fund, well, a fund master just needs a place to park the goods, right? The asset, and then it is what it is, right? It goes by the market, right? But an actively managed fund means the guy's got to be able to trade the fund, right? So, and that's what this talks about. It'll provide capabilities for the clients. You're a fund master? Okay. Actively managed, passively managed fund. Are you giving dividends? Would you like these cryptos to be staked while in your fund? And then you give out the staking rewards to the clients of the fund? Or will the staking rewards go to you solely, right? Like, these are all the different options, right? All right, so it's a robust. So this alliance not only amplifies Chainup's ongoing initiatives, but also paves the way for innovative offerings. So those are the innovative offerings, right? If I'm an actively managed fund and inside my fund are all tokens that get staked, right? So that means I need to be able to trade my fund, and then I need to be able to get the staking rewards. And then if the staking rewards go to me, then I need these guys, Chainup, to give me the staking money or reinvest the staking money. Well, I guess they just give it to you. Or is the staking money going to be distributed amongst my clients? Meaning that this service will have to, if it's $1 million a month of staking rewards and I've got, 10,000 clients, that means each of them gets $100, right? In staking. And when I give them the staking rewards, am I giving them it in coin or is it cash settled? So you see all the different variables, right? It's kind of complicated, right? If you don't know. So this synergy marks a significant stride in cementing our footstep across Asia. And we anticipate the monumental growth and opportunities this partnership is poised to bring. So Zilliqa Group CEO Matt Dyer mentioned, our partnership with Chainup signifies an important strategic move for the entire Zilliqa Group and Zilliqa ecosystem, bolstering our existing capabilities in areas like loyalty and gaming, while offering all new features and capabilities to both our portfolio companies as well as businesses and developers that leverage the Zilliqa blockchain for their products and services offerings. Right? So we're already excited about the potential of this partnership and the impact it stands to have, solidifying our presence in Asia together with a like-minded business. All right, so here's a little bit about Chainup. Headquartered in Singapore, Chainup is a leading global provider of end-to-end blockchain technology solutions covering infrastructure, right? That's what we need, infrastructure. Right? You can't have a market without infrastructure. And guys like this Chainup offering those services to the masters, right? Like I said, to a fund master. I want a thing like Chainup that's going to allow me to trade my fund, get my stakes, blah, 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 distributed, the stake money, either cash settled, physically settled, right? This is the kind of thing you need, right? And that's what I said about yesterday is we're going to start talking about this stuff, the infrastructure being built and the investment vehicles being built. So these guys are infrastructure providers. So infrastructure development and ecosystem support. Built on the mission to empower businesses through blockchain technology, Chainup's innovative and all-around compliant solutions include digital asset exchanges, KYT, NFT trading, wallet, liquidity, Web3 infrastructure, digital asset custody, so offering custody, security token offerings, and more. So a nice suite of available services that this company offers. Established in 2017, Chainup has offices around the world, serving more than 1,000 clients in 30 countries, reaching over 60 million end users. All right, so anyways, we'll just read about Zilliqa. If you're listening to this, you probably already know what Zilliqa is. But anyways, Zilliqa Group provides world-class Web3 solutions and blockchain infrastructure as its core. The group's mission is to facilitate industries, governments, and entrepreneurs' seamless transition into the Web3 and spatial web, delivering secure and sustainable solutions that drive the creation of immersive products and experiences. All right, bang! So there you go, brothers and sisters. Zilliqa hodlers, bang! This is the kind of chicken, this is the kind of onboarding you want to see. And these guys, Chainup, they offer a suite of services, which means they'll be able to service many different kind of financial institutions. From the trading desks to the asset managers to the fund managers, just the buy and hodlers, this is great stuff. But this is what you want to see. This is what we need now, right? We need regulated, and these are all regulated, compliant offerings that this company offers. So major corporations aren't going to have to worry about, am I running afoul of the law or something? No. These guys have you covered. Their stuff is all compliant, regulatory compliant, FATF compliant. Let's get real. FATF compliant, right? Financial Action Task Force compliant. So if I'm a fund master, I don't have to worry. I can go right to these guys and be like, all right, look, I'm setting up a fund. This is what I want it to do. Bang, give me those services. And in partnership with Zilliqa. So Zilliqa hodlers, bang. Very nice, very nice. Yes, very nice indeed. Let's move on. Bang! Oh, these pages are taking so long to load. What's going on? All right. Hong Kong now considering spot crypto ETFs for retail investors. Bloomberg. So bang. So you know Hong Kong is controlled by China. And, you know, China's just in a shitstorm. A shitstorm of financial problems right now. And their whales are desperate to be able to put their cash into, assets that make them gains. You know, most of their whales, we've talked about it here a million times, but if you're new to this channel or this is your first time watching, China has built so much real estate, so many buildings that they have whole cities that are empty. Yeah, just, 20, 30 condos, empty, with like 5 people living in each building. Yes, this is real shit. And so their housing market has crashed and is in the process of still crashing. It's not even over yet. The pain hasn't even been fully realized yet. It's a shit show going on in China. And so if you're a Chinese master, you're a whale, and you're not allowed to move all your money overseas, well, you've got to park it somewhere in China. Well, what are you going to park it in? Chinese stocks aren't doing very well. They're getting crushed too. Well, look at this bright light over here in Hong Kong, and this bright light called crypto. So this is for retail investors. This is not institutional. So this is for retail investors. So soccer moms and dads in China. But I'm going to read to you something right now in a second, another Hong Kong investment vehicle, but this one's for professionals. So what I want to show you is that China is fully opening up to crypto now for the retailers and the institutions. Because remember when China first opened up in June, right? China opened up on June 1st. So did Europe. Europe and China, the EU and China came online with full clarity, regulatory clarity around the crypto markets, June 1st, both of them on the same day. If you go back to my show on June 1st, when I talk about it, right? So, and now we're seeing the investment vehicles being rolled out. Like I told you, you get the regs, yes, but then the lawyers have to figure out, okay, what do the regs mean? How can we build stuff that is compliant within these regulatory standards? And then once you know, then you launch stuff. And so we are beginning to see, and I'm about to read to you right now, this and then another one, the Hong Kong, these guys are starting to roll stuff out for the retailers and the institutions alike. That's what we want, all the money. And those people want to park their money. They need to park it somewhere. They've been thrashed. They are getting thrashed as we speak. Okay, so, and, you understand, let me tell you something about China. You know that 1 in 5 people on Earth are Chinese, right? China has 2.4 billion people. Yeah, that's 1 in 5 people on Earth, right? China and India both have 1 in 5 people on Earth. 20% of the Earth are Chinese, Han Chinese, and 20% of Earth are Indians from India. Yeah. 40% between those two countries. And so that's why, fuck India. India, they're fucking around. They've been fucking around. I'm not even thinking about those jackasses anymore for a while. But China, that's 20% of Earth, is now getting exposure, thanks to this, to the retail investors and what I'm about to read to you for the institutions. So, and these are just the first investment vehicles, right? This is just the beginnings. And so let's check it out. The move comes a month after authorities in the city updated the financial regulations to allow for. So the regulations are made. They are allowing retail investors to buy spot crypto ETFs. And you have to understand, it's crypto ETFs. So not just Bitcoin ETFs, but if you're a fund master, yeah, you can make an ETF out of anything over there now because it's legal. You can have a VeChain ETF, a Solana ETF, a Polygon ETF, anything, or a combination of both, a combination of a whole bunch. You can have, Solana, Ethereum, and Polygon all in one fund. Yeah, you're allowed now, right? And that's what I'm talking about. And those are the investment vehicles we're really waiting for. Most of any market is the funds, right? Guys who just buy the asset, put it in a basket, and sell that to people, okay? That's what your market is, right? All the sexy stuff, that's a tiny percentage of your market. The daily up and down, down up 100, down 100, up 500, down 500. That's just a tiny little slice of your market. That's minuscule compared to the funds, like your 401k. All right, I've explained that before, so let's check it out. Hong Kong securities regulator, the Securities and Futures Commission, is moving toward allowing retail investors to buy spot crypto exchange traded funds. And the beauty about this is that these are spot funds, meaning the guys who are going to make these ETFs have to buy the crypto and take them off the market, right? That's what spot market is. They have to buy it, take it off the market, and warehouse it for their fund, right? Thus creating scarcity, thus making the prices go up, right? A futures contract ETF, well, it's an ETF, but just with futures contracts in it, right? It's not doing anything to the market, right? Because a futures contract is just a contract that moves based on the underlying asset, but you're not actually buying that asset, right? Or spot, you have to buy that asset and put it in the fund, all right? So that's what makes, when you hear of ETFs, you want to hear the word spot market ETF. That's what you want to hear. Futures contract ETF. I mean, it'll make you money. It makes, the Moscow's money, but that doesn't make us any money. That doesn't help us, right? Creating scarcity or anything. Okay, so those are the differences between spot market ETFs and then futures contract ETFs. Spot is what we want to hear. And again, Hong Kong being part of China, 2.4 billion people, well, you can see where this is going, can't you? All right. So look, we welcome proposals using innovative technology that boosts efficiency and customer experience. SFC Chief Executive Officer Julia Lung is quoted by Bloomberg as saying, "We're happy to give it a try as long as new risks are addressed. Our approach is consistent regardless of the asset." So they're saying, all right, we're going to let it rip. If these miscreants fuck around, we'll shut it down, basically. All right. Hong Kong regulators are continuing to take a progressive approach to crypto, and their opinion on retail exposure to digital assets has shifted throughout the year. Exactly, because you have to remember, before June of this year, people were wondering if crypto was banned in China. And then Xi Jinping was like, look, no, we're going to open it up. Not in mainland China, but in Hong Kong. But it doesn't matter because Hong Kong is still a part of China. So that means every retailer, every institution in China will have access to these investment vehicles that I'm going to read to you today. So in January, the SFC tightened regulations by restricting retail investors from accessing crypto spot ETFs, limiting them to the professional investors with portfolios of at least $1 million American dollars. Then in October, the SFC updated its rule book to allow a broader range of investors to engage in spot crypto and ETF investing, stipulating that they pass a knowledge test and meet net worth, though less than the professional investors' threshold requirements. Holy. So you got to pass a knowledge test. They make you take a test to invest in this stuff. Yeah, to make sure you're not an idiot. So, which they should do here in America. I tell you right now, I'm doing this crypto stuff. Man, I've led a lot of idiots that I can't believe they're the guys handling their family's finances, daggone. Anyways, though, the policy is updated in light of the latest market developments and inquiries from the industry seeking to further expand retail access through intermediaries and to allow investors to directly deposit and withdraw virtual assets to and from intermediaries with appropriate safeguards in a regulated fashion. So, issuer of listed crypto products would need to publish risk disclosure statements. Bang! As every fund does. So, there's a little more. Okay, so this person here says, or Lung says, as the crypto ecosystem evolves step by step to the point where we're comfortable, then we're happy to open up more access to the wider investing public. Bang! So that's how China's going to roll. They're going to take safeguards. China's not just going to let their people get rugged and all kind of weird stuff. Trust me. You'll get disappeared if you rug people out of China. But this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. And you heard her in her voice. She says, yeah, we're going to try it out. And as long as things are compliant and they're working good, yeah, we're going to open it all up. We're going to open up the whole fucking thing, right? And that's what you want. 2.4 billion potential people. And obviously, not every single person is going to buy crypto. Probably just a fraction. But even if just 10% of those people, that's 200 million people, right? If only 10% of China ever invests in crypto, that's 200 million people, right? America, we're 330 million people. So that's imagine more than half of America all in crypto. So there you go. So that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. That's what we love. Bang! Now let's get on to this one. Bang! Daggone it. These delays. Hong Kong's hash key exchange to list Chainlink for professional investors. So this is about one exchange. But again, I just want to show you China is allowing these things to begin to roll out now. Now it's beginning to roll out. And this is for professional investors. So we're talking about the big boys. We're talking about the whales. Bang! That's what we want. That's what we want. Whale money. Big boy money. Soccer mom and dad are tapped out. All right? We've talked about this a million times. They brought us up to 2 trillion, a two-piece chicken, but then they weak-handed. Now we're down to 1.3. Right? We were down to less. We were down to like 1.1 a bunch of months ago. And so, but that's what we want professional investors because they don't weak-hand. Unless they're shorting something, which isn't weak-handing, you're crushing something. So this is what we want. We want the pros to come in. And like I said, those Chinese pros, they're looking for a place to park their money. Real estate is over. That market ain't going to come back for fucking decades. Decades, Shomari. Yeah, dog. There are whole towns of just condo apartment buildings that are empty. Nobody lives in them. Right? Can you imagine a building, a fucking 30-story building with 5 people living in it? One on the 3rd floor, one on the 6th floor, one on the 10th floor, one on the 15th, one on the 20th. Maybe the penthouse, that's the level. Yeah, Google that shit if you think I'm joking around. You guys, if you're new to this channel, let me tell you something. I don't bullshit, right? I tell my people the truth because the truth will set you free. But honestly, the truth is what you need to be a real investor, right? To be a successful investor, you need the real numbers, the real data, the real stuff, right? So on this channel, we don't bullshit. I don't blow sunshine. I don't talk conspiracy talk. It's straight chicken around here, okay? And so trust me when I tell you that, all those billionaires, they're getting wiped out in the real estate market. And it's not like here in America where the Chinese government's going to bail you out. No, if you invested and it fucked up, that's tough. That's tough shit, right? China has one company called Evergrande. They're $300 billion in debt. Yeah, China's not bailing them out. China's telling them, well, sell some assets, motherfucker. Do what you got to do. Right? They're not like America, where we bail out the rich. Oh, poor little rich guy. Here, let's give you a couple billion to help you out. Fuck no. China doesn't do that. China doesn't do that shit. You took a risk, you played the game, you lost. Tough, right? That's how China looks at it, which is how it should be, right? You bought all those subprime, like in the housing market here in America, right? All the subprime mortgages these guys made. Yeah, and then we bailed them out. Yeah, if that were China, tough shit. Tough shit. You all knew the fucking risks, right? I mean, how do you feel about that listening to me right now? I mean, no one bails me out when I lose a trade. But if you're new to this channel, I'm a professional Forex trader, right? My money makes me money. I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I look like a homeless man. I don't even shave my hair, my face. Yeah, because I don't have to go to some job, all right? My money reports to me, right? I don't report to anyone. And so trust me, that's how I talk to you on this channel. I want you to get, master talk. I talk to you like a market person, not, with crypto speak. Hey guys, wait for the halving in April. That's bullshit. I tell you the truth. Look, by April, there's going to be lots of money coming here. I don't bullshit you with that kind of nonsense. All right, so, but this is what I want to show you. So now this is for the pros. I just read to you about for the spot ETF for the retailers. This is for the pros. Now, this is about Chainlink, but it's a listing for Chainlink. So it's not a Chainlink to the rescue, right? Chainlink's not coming to the rescue of anyone. They're just being listed by this hash key, okay? So let's read about this. The crypto exchange plans to open trading of Link on November 10th. So 3 days from now. Link rose 4% in the last 24 hours. Hashkey Exchange, a licensed. That's the difference. That's how it works in China, motherfucker. Licensed crypto exchange based in Hong Kong. Plans to list Chainlink's Link token, the company said. Hashkey announced today that the trading of the Link USD pair will begin at 4 p.m. Hong Kong time on November 10th. The exchange has already opened the deposits and withdrawals for Link. So there you go. If you're hearing me in China or Hong Kong, we'll go get you some Link. The trading, however, will only be available for professional investors, according to the statement, which is fine for us, because that's the big money, the pros. We want the pros in here. Got to gentrify this place, get these miscreants out here and get the pros in here. The price of Link climbed 4%. In July, Chainlink launched its cross-chain interoperability protocol, CCIP, in its early access phase. And in September, the CCIP went live on Base, a layer 2 blockchain network incubated by Coinbase. So a really quick article, but I just wanted to show you, that, Hong Kong's coming full force, which means China is coming full force for their retailers and their professional investors. And it's these pros that really need to get their money out of real estate and into something else, right? And so this story is about Chainlink, but obviously this company Hashkey is going to list a lot of shit. A lot of different cryptos, right? They're allowed, right? So there's a nice story for Chainlink, but I want you to understand that they're going to list lots of cryptos, this Hashkey thing, right? And exchange. And so here it comes. And for the pros. And so if I'm a hedge fund, a Chinese hedge fund, yeah, well, I'm going to be able to buy Chainlink for my clients from this thing. And as Hashkey Exchange lists more and more tokens, I can buy those for my clients because it's regulated, right? The tokens are regulated in China. This exchange is regulated in China. And so it's these kind of things that I want you to see and what I want you to get happy about, and why I am so bullish on Q2 next year is that we're going to see lots of money flowing into these types of investment vehicles. Today we read about 2 from Hong Kong. I'm going to keep you up to date on Europe investment vehicles, the Europeans. That's a lot of old money right there too. So this is what we want to hear. They've been regulated. June 1st, bang, regulations came. Now it's July, August, September, October, November. Wait, June, July, August, September, October, November. So it's been 6 months. The lawyers have gotten it. They know what they're allowed to offer. And now we're beginning to see the investment vehicles coming out. And we will begin to see the more investment vehicles that come out is the more money that will flow in from institutions and retailers. So with that note, let's get to the shout outs. Where's everybody here? See what everyone's talking about. Kenneth Hines. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right. There's Universal Misanthrope. Yes. Holding down our insurgency in Central Europe. Head of CB News Security and Grill Master for Noah Fest. He is the chicken. Bang. Yes. Love you, brother. Crazy Edwin. The official mascot of CB News. Yes. The original. Been here from the get-go, son. Look. Yeah, and that took some balls to be hanging. If you're hanging with me still from way back then, you got balls. And that's what Edwin's got. Big ones. Look. Big monster ones. the size of coconuts. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Actually, you probably wouldn't want them the size of coconuts. It'd probably mean you have some sort of infection. But look, let's move on. Sloppy McFartsack holding down our insurgency in the Great White North. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. You can refer to him as him or it. Don't fuck around or you get bonked. You'll find out. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Oh, we got everybody here. Okay, I didn't notice that right there. All right. Look, DP. So, brother. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Look. Sunny B. Spy lady. Love you, lady. See you, lady. Bang. So Royal Charles. Yeah, so Royal Charles. Today I watched the King of England. Right? Isn't it weird saying King of England? Right? I grew up my whole life saying Queen Elizabeth, right? King of England. It still sounds weird coming out of my mouth. My family, we're Jamaicans. And so, Britain took over Jamaican. My family are what you call royalists. They like the royal family and shit like that. So I grew up, kind of with a love for the royal family. Anyways, though, Sir Royal Charles, yes. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right. Whoop, Victor. Yes. Look at this chicken. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. All right, that should be about everybody. Whoop, Grutchable. He's got the chicken. Look, the chicken. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Now, you're probably wondering if you're new to my channel, how the fuck does everyone have a chicken in this guy's thing? Because in life, let me tell you a little saying. In life, sometimes you get the chicken. Sometimes you only get the feathers. Well, my subscribers, they're about straight chicken, homie. We don't fuck around here. I serve the chicken. They eat the chicken. They buy the chicken. And then they're going to serve up the chicken to the masters when they arrive. So get your chicken ready. Build a cryptocurrency warehouse big. Bang! Build a cryptocurrency warehouse strong. Bang! And fill it. Fill that motherfucker with revenue-generating product. That's the chicken. And that's what all my people do. So, Grutchable, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Hope you're enjoying your little vacation thing there at the rehab thing. Looks quite nice. That's a fucking rehab like a motherfucker. People would pay money to stay in a place like that. Anyways, let's get back to the Death Star. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. All right, everybody, we're back. So, look, we had a great show for you today. Of course we did. You're welcome. So, look, start with story number one. Chainup partners with Zilliqa. So, that Chainup thing, I mean, that sounds like a company du jour. I mean, they've got a suite of products to offer to the professional investors, to the institutions and whatnot. And Zilliqa being a part of that, I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing for Zilliqa to expand their footprint out in the Asian sector. And that's impressive. That Chainup thing is impressive, right? Regulated, all those different offerings. Like I said, if you're a fund master, a thing like Chainup, you could be like, look, man, I'm going to have an actively managed fund and I want staking it and I want those stakes going to the clients. Yeah, no problem. We can do that for you. Right? That's the level. That's what you need. That's called infrastructure. Right? You don't get ETFs and stuff just magically. Well, you got to hold them somewhere. Right? They have to be in custody. They've got to be insured. The assets are actually held somewhere. Right? And then what happens to the assets is through the interface between you and your custodian and stuff like that. And that's what this thing Chainup does. Right? From custody to, what'd they say? Anyway, it was a bunch of shit, right? A whole suite of services. And so that's great. And this is great for Zilliqa. So, Zilliqa hodlers, bang! Now, let's get to Hong Kong here. So, Hong Kong spot crypto ETFs. And so, like I said, that's what we want. Spot ETFs. We want spot market ETFs. And these are going for the retail investors, these ones that we talked about here. China has 2.4 billion people. So if only 10%, one out of every 10 Chinese people invest in some sort of crypto, that's 240 million people. right? That's not a far stretch to imagine. 10% of a population, that's actually quite nothing. I mean, crypto's new, so I mean, but fuck, even 5% of China is still 120 million people. That's half of America almost. I mean, right? That'd be half of every person you saw in America. So that's why we want China and India. But India, if you're new around here, just trust me, those guys are fucking around. If they get here, they get here. But don't hold your breath. But China, they're here. And remember, like when Xi Jinping says, yeah, this is the deal. Well, that's the deal. Right? This is it. It's open. It's ready. Xi Jinping opened the doors and told his whales, head on in. Eat all the chicken you want. Right? Buffet. Right? It's all legal up there in China right now. And so, yeah, I mean, just... we couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, except America coming online. If America ever gets its act together, I doubt it. Well, I mean, they're going to one day. I'm not saying I doubt they ever will, but just anytime soon, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. You got one party, they just want to investigate people about stupid shit instead of getting to work, right? Fucking kicked out the last speaker of the House, got this new one, and already they're calling for this guy to get kicked out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with those morons? And so, but anyway, let's get back to China. But China is here, right? Like I said, if even only 5% of Chinese, that's 120-something billion people. Sorry, not 120 billion. 120-something million people. Dang, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of chicken. And so this is what we want to see. We want to see investment vehicles coming out of Europe and China. Well, Hong Kong, which is China. And that's exactly what we're seeing. All right, so that was that one for the spot crypto ETFs for retailers. Bang! And then finally, HashKey is listing Chainlink for the pros. And so HashKey is a regulated exchange. They're starting with the listing of Chainlink. I mean, I'm sure this company has other cryptos on it already, but probably just not reported on it, or I missed them or something. Like, I know they have Bitcoin and Ethereum for sure, but Chainlink is one. But what matters about this is that this company handles business for the professionals, for the institutions, the big boys. And that's what we want. We want these guys to have the professionals to have a gateway into our space, to drive up the market cap and, they'll make us rich. Fuck. We can't get rich unless they get here, or unless soccer mom and dad wake up and decide to come back in again, which I doubt. They've been slaughtered twice, 2018 and 2020. They can't handle the abuse. They can't handle they can't handle, their portfolios, their minds can't handle that sort of abuse, right? I'm a Forex trader, so it's nothing new to me. Yeah, nothing new to me. Plus, I know how it works. It takes time. And same with my subscribers who've been with me. They don't weak hand. They don't run away. And we buy red candles, you fuck stick. That's how you're supposed to do it. You sell on green. You buy on red. Right? It's a little counterintuitive to the average soccer mom or dad, right? The average worker bee. Why would I buy it? It's going down. Yeah, well, because it's on sale, you motherfucker. That's why. Right? If you go to the store and you can get 2-for-1 steaks, well, don't you buy them? You don't go, ew, I'm not buying that steak. They're going to give me 2 for $10? No. I want to pay $10 for one. Well, you'd be an idiot to do that, wouldn't you? Well, a market is no different. You're just buying a product. And so if the token you like is going down, but you know that very well that they generate revenue, well, why wouldn't you buy 2 of them? But it just went down 50%. Well, you just got a 50% sale, fuckstick. The fuck you crying about? Right? You should be popping champagne. Go get you some. Right? And so that's how things work in reality. Don't be an idiot. Don't buy green candles. Well, I'm not saying stop buying just because they're green. I mean, but get to price targets. Make sure your price targets are realistic and blah, blah, blah. Do your own calculations. All right, so there it is, though. But that's what I wanted to show you tonight. You know, Hong Kong, China coming online, 2.4 billion people, both the retail side and the institutional side. Great, great, great. Again, these are just ETFs, and this is just a listing. So, but it's just the beginnings. Like I told you, we have to start somewhere, right? A journey begins with one step, right? Every journey begins with, you got to put the first foot forward and start on the journey. And so that's what we're seeing out of Hong Kong. So accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. These prices are not going to stay low like this forever. Like I said, unless China invades Taiwan or we get into some nuclear conflagration in the Middle East, which I doubt, we're good to go. We're good to go. And the Ukraine thing, that's not a problem anymore. That's just a stalemate, and that ain't going anywhere until next summer. We'll see what happens next summer once the Ukrainians get the Abrams and the F-16s. But so we're good to go. Inflation is coming down. The Fed Reserve, the Bank of England, the ECB, the European Central Bank have all paused raising rates, and now everyone's just waiting. Was that enough raising? Right? That's what we're waiting for, to see, like, was that enough? Right? So over the next couple months, we're going to look at CPI numbers, consumer price index numbers, and if those numbers keep coming down, yes, we're going to start flying. We're going to start fucking flying. So Q2 next year. All right. But on that note, let's chill it and kill it. Bye. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below and press the bell. You'll get an automatic notification when I do the show. Look, greatest show on earth. Greatest show. Look. Yes. In the multiverse. Look, my name is Shomari Clarke, and I love talking money. Bye. And I love talking crypto. Bye. This, when I do it, is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you next time for another fun fact-filled day of crypto talk. But until then, subscribe here, press the subscription button, and press the little bell, and it'll tell you when I give you the chicken. Well, I'll tell you when dinner's ready. And then watch that video there and get your mind right. And I'll see y'all next time. My name is Shomari Clarke. Always on duty, always watching on money. Lucky for you, I'm always on duty. Love you guys. See you next time. Look, this is Shomari Clarke. Bye. Yes. Over and out.